I filmed this white dead nettle about a month ago and I was astonished that it was still flowering then, but it seems to have no sign of stopping. You see here's a new stem coming up with new flowers. I mean, they get about kind of 2 feet tall or so, and they look almost identical to stinging nettles. Here is a stinging nettle, so for comparison, they look kind of identical really. So this one is the only real sure way of telling it is this one's got like a ring of kind of oversized mint-like flowers, and also the other way is that it doesn't sting at all. This one, I mean, the stinging nettles don't sting much at this time of year, but they do sting, you know, and you can see all those little hairs on the stems there that are the stings, and of course when you dry them out or cook them, those don't sting anymore, but they've got to sort of be full of water to be able to sting. And then you get also these same hairs on the edge of the leaves of the stinging nettle like that, so you can pick them like that without getting stung, or if you just handle them a lot you tend to become immune. So here's one here, no sting whatsoever. It doesn't have the vast medicinal list of uses that the stinging nettle has, but it still has quite a big use. It's still a very tasty green vegetable. It's available really all year round, and if it's a very cold winter it does die back. Here it's pretty close to the coast, so it's usually protected from frost, which is probably why it's still flowering here. But yeah, you can just pick that, it's not going to damage it, it will just grow again. It's a herbaceous perennial, it's got underground roots just like the nettle. So yeah, just by picking the top of that like that, it would just grow more shoots from here and from the next one down. It just wouldn't have hurt it at all. It would just help the clump spread really. So you can kind of come and harvest them. They are fairly common, but yeah, they just look like that really. So yeah, they're good for your digestion, good for urinary tract, good for your skin, good for eyesight. They've got a really long list of uses. They're basically like a green vegetable. They're kind of good for you, you know. They're just, but also nettles are good for you. But of course, you're not going to get stung. Picky bees. So that's one of their main uses. There are quite a lot of different types of dead nettle, and this is probably one of the most instantly recognisable ones. And you see very shortly after they send up little shoots, they start flowering, so they're instantly recognisable from the stinging nettle, and they do often grow all together like this.